AFTV DT, wet, miserable day, and the football reflected that as well. It was did that have a bearing on it, the conditions out there? Because it was a really horrible day. It was a weird time to play the game. I don't know if you noticed that, started off about half full. Then it was, by the time it was full time, obviously loads more people had come in, probably come from work, the locals. I mean, it was a really weird game.
It doesn't have any bearing on how we played today because we've been shit all season. It ain't been an early kickoff on a Wednesday throughout the course of the season. This is a story and a pattern throughout the course of the season and going right back into the end of last season. I'd be more surprised if we played well.
So you don't think it had nothing to do with it?
No, nothing at all. It's the same pattern.
So what's going wrong?
Tactically, it's not right. Even changed the formation today. Players don't look like they understand what's going on. At one point, I see Martinelli come over to get some tactical insight from Emery over something, and then 2 minutes later, we went back to him to ask again. Something's just not. It's not. I want change. Honestly, I do now. I've had enough. I want
change.
Yes, I want change because it's not working. And my issue is that if we let it drag out for the rest of the season, we don't get Champions League, then we lose most of our best players. And then we're starting all over again and again and again.
A few people I was chatting to earlier saying, you know what, you've got to give him time because,
More time?
But what they're saying is still early in the season. It's November. You've got to give him till at least the season, a lot of people are saying. You've got to.
Why?
Because if you change it now, who are you going to get?
Well, Allegri's
possibly available.
Possibly.
We don't know if he is available.
Well, what's he doing then?
Would you take Mourinho then?
No.
So then who's available? That's what I'm saying.
I told you that. I'd rather take fucking Wenger back than Mourinho.
Right. So then who's available then? So there's not really, Allegri possibly. He said he's taken a.
But no. In all seriousness, but at the end of the day, I know people were saying give it to Freddie till the end of the season. But it's like we can't carry on the way we're going on. Could it be any worse?
But could he possibly go to? Listen, if he went to Leicester and got a performance and got a win, those are the sort of things sometimes that can turn the fortunes around.
It can do, but what have I or you or anybody seen that suggests we're going to go to Leicester and turn anything round? This is not 1 or 2 games, Robbie. We're not throwing our toys out of the pram because of a couple of bad performances. This has gone on for last season. We threw away Champions League qualification towards the end of the last season. And where it started was Emery's negligence and his arrogance to make so many changes in the home game against Crystal Palace. That's where it started. Yeah? Then you look at the final performance, you go into this season, nothing has changed. And it's getting worse. There's clear dressing room unrest. There's clear problems within the fans and players and everything else. It's the same. And I don't know how much longer we can keep putting up with it.
Can you keep chopping and changing managers? Do you want to become one of those clubs that every minute it's a different manager in charge?
I know you're going to say Chelsea, but I'll tell you something. I'd like to have had Chelsea's trophies after the last 10 years. I wouldn't mind having a Champions League. I wouldn't mind a few more Premier League titles. It's the way it is. You're never going to have a 20-plus year manager anymore. This is not Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger era anymore. It's never going to happen.
So chop and change for you?
That is part and parcel of football now. 4 years or so. That happens. It's
4 years, but this guy's only had a year.
He's had a year and a half. And it's not working. So what do? Let him carry on and then don't reach your targets and then go, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's make a change now. But because you haven't reached your targets, you lose Aubameyang or Lacazette, etc., and then you go, right, now we need to go and try and replace them. Oh, but we can't replace them with like-for-like quality because we're not in the Champions League, we're still in the shit cup. It's a never-ending cycle. So you've got to actually grow a pair of balls and do something about it now.
So how much longer would you give him?
Lose to Leicester, out the door, done, finished. Good evening, whatever, bye, see ya. I don't know what you want me to say.
Okay.
Simple. I'm pissed off, man.